I've probably stalled long enough here, so we're going to go ahead and throw this over now to Spootaloo and Vevron 4472 for BioShock 2 Minerva's Den.
Hey everybody, I'm Spooty. I'm going to be running BioShock 2 Minerva's Den for you guys.
Hello, I'm Veyron, and I'm going to be commentating Spootaloo's BioShock run.
And I may say something from time to time, too.
Yeah.
Normally I'm a little bit more active in commentary, but honestly, my time to learn this game was pretty limited this event, so I've pretty much learned this within the last week. I'm a little ashamed to admit it, but it does mean I'm going to have to focus a little more on this. So I will leave Veyron to most of the explanations, and I probably won't have much to say. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and load up this this save file. It's just a save file that starts the game, starts right after the intro cutscene. So we're just skipping that. Yeah. Time will start when the loading screen completes and I gain control.
So Minerva's Den is different from BioShock 2 Standard because you play as somebody else, obviously. Why would there be a difference otherwise? So you play as a big daddy called Subject Sigma, and you have to go into Minerva's Den to get a code of the computer called the Thinker. The Thinker is basic... Oh, here we go. And time start now. Sorry, I forgot to say that.
Hello, Mr. Sigma? Can you hear me? The name's Porter. Charles Milton Porter. Doc Tenenbaum tells me you're here to help us get the Thinker out of Rapture.
See, I'm jumping through the water. It's faster to jump than to walk.
But nothing worth doing ever is.
You can walk if you want, but it's not going to help.
Inside through an
it's just
airlock.
Slow. So yeah, there's a fence this fence here can be annoying sometimes. Good. So that was Charles Milton Porter talking. He's going to be guiding us throughout the whole game as well.
Minerva's Den has been cut off from the rest of Rapture for some time.
So you start off with a drill and telekinesis. The drill will be really useful later on in the run when we get Drill Dash.
I'll be able to get the juice flowing from here.
So Drill Dash is essentially an upgrade to the drill where you can move really fast for a brief period of time, but it does use up fuel, so
what steps into Minerva's Den?
we want to get as much fuel as we can.
He wants the Thinker for himself. But you see, old friend.
Auto-hack darts, which Spootaloo has just got 2 of them, they are also really useful to use when we get a hack tool later on.
What did you see?
Now we need to defeat 2 spider splicers. So one way to do it is to throw dynamite at them.
No.
That did not go the right place. Oh well.
No worries. So that's a spider splicer.
He and I founded Rapture Central Computing together, but the greedy bastard pushed me out years ago. The splicers, the security. He pulls the strings in Minerva's Den now.
We don't like Reed Wall.
The power is rerouted.
Alright, good.
That should tip things in our favor.
So Spootaloo is now going to get a speed boost tonic. Tonics are essentially upgrades that your character has, not the weapon. So speed boost will obviously make you walk faster. Otherwise, why would it be called sports boost? Not speed boost. Sports. Yes, I can speak English. These bots, vacuum bots, they have first aid meds. First aid meds are going to be really useful as well on the run because you are going to take a lot of damage from various warping strategies. Down this room here, we are going to get a hack tool.
What's the secret of Rapture Central Computing success?
Because we need to unlock a locked door upstairs in Porter's office.
That hack tool should come in handy. Head back up to my office.
We can also use it on certain security bots.
It's mine.
Just like
you
that.
You think you can hack your way to the Thinker? You're welcome to try.
Yeah. Auto hack darts, essentially, you don't have to do any of the
Use your hack tool to
remote
spin open
hack
the door.
section
That crack
bits.
in the window
Yes,
looks
I can
bigger than
speak
the
English
dark
before you ask.
Keeping the air
So what we can do now is we can just go along and get certain materials. There's another auto hack dart there. We need to just wait for the scanner to scan you.
Beginning scan.
Okay. So that should be it.
Yeah. Thankfully, you don't actually have to be at the camera or the scanner to be scanned, so I just go back and pick some stuff up.
As you can see, the invisible Sigma is being scanned. What we want to do here is we want to lower our health, not too much. That's perfect. Because when we get the spear gun, which is a weapon that we will use in the final fight, we want to lower our health so that when the enemies kill us, we will be warped further along the run.
Grab the card and head for arms.
You just get the punch card.
Look for the power.
Well, I think a few death
It's a
warps in
metal
this run,
console
correct?
on the balcony.
Yeah.
Set it so I can get the lights back on.
No, there's no like wrong warps because that will be in any percent, but there are a few death warps, and I think they're mostly in this first section of the run. Yeah. In any percent, we would use a what's known as a audio diary skip. We would pick up an audio diary and then press it on the exact same frame that a message pops up, so you can skip all the audio for the rest of the level. But because this is glitchless, we don't do that. What Spooty's now doing is going to the room where the spear gun is. The spear gun, as I mentioned, will be really useful for the final fight. And right now we are just lowering our health to death. Yep, we're dead now.
It knew you would be here. It knows where you will
Nah,
be
just kidding.
And it knows that
So that
you
is the first death wall of the run.
fail.
What we coming up now is Drill Dash. This is the speedy fast drill upgrade I mentioned earlier. We do need to get as much fuel as we can, so good idea to pick up some.
Tell the future.
As you can see there, we move really fast now, but it does use up the fuel, so it's good to be resourceful.
Can rot here in rapture for all I care. We'll make a copy of the Thinker and return it to the land of the living.
Up here, we are getting Electrobolts. If you've played BioShocks 1 or 2, you should be familiar with Electrobolts. Basically, you can shoot electricity from your hand. We don't like that splicer, get rid of him.
Did you know that the
We kill that spider splicer, tongue twister, and here we get Electrobolts. This will be useful to unlock a door coming up. There's not really too much to say for this next part. It's just get into the locked door. So if there's any messages you want to read, that's perfect.
I have a $5 donation here from DJ Fatso. $5 saying,
nice.
donating for the correct option. Remember, chat, say no to disco.
The numbers know already what will happen.
And I don't know how long that poll stays open, but if you disagree, or if you do agree, now's the time to say. We are at
Has taken note of your new toy.
no is in the lead
Firecracker before the
by
eyes of God.
let's see, $2.50. So it's any
Very
answer so
close.
far.
When you fail a hack, the security bots will try to attack you, so we don't want that to happen. There is a burst cell here. Burst cells are, right there. Burst cells will be really helpful in the final fight as well. Next up we have Gravity Well. Gravity Well is by far the best plasmid in this entire thing here.
Oh, it's so shit.
Actually, healed myself there.
No worries. This is another death
It is a
warp,
waste of
so-
money, though. Like, that's what I'm more worried about there.
No. So, Gravity Well, when you throw the ball thing at an enemy, like that... Oh, never mind. So when you throw it at an enemy, it will essentially implode them. They'll be stuck in place.
Once you toss that
It's
gravity
really
well,
helpful for getting enemies out of the way. And that was the first part. We are now heading into operations, so while it's loading, Any more messages or donations?
Not
Or we
as
can
of
listen-
yet. I said it into my muted microphone.
Oh, no worries. We can listen to these nice and funky tunes.
Yeah, pretty good first segment. That's actually a pretty fast run through the first segment for me. Although, like, the record finishes that whole segment a whole minute faster than what I just did.
Operations.
Like, the
You're nearing
optimization of the movement at the top level is pretty crazy.
Yeah. The route is actually the same for both console and PC. Spooty is playing on the PC version, but if it was playing on console, the route would pretty much just be the exact same. We want to hack this machine here, so it'll be cheaper. Yeah, drill fuel is extremely important, as I've already mentioned. We want to have as much drill fuel as possible, so we can do a lot of drill dashing. There will be a splicer appearing here in a moment, so Spooty is getting a trap spear auto to hopefully cause it to take more damage, and use regular spear ammo to finish it off. There we go.
I've got a bathysphere
Any
in my
money?
lab
That's
that
good.
should be able to get us the hell out of Rapture. but we
Now
can't
down here
launch
we
just
will
yet.
use gravity
First,
well to
we
get
need
these
to
splices
reprogram
out of
a
the
signal
way.
beacon. That nutcase Lamb's got the city on lockdown, but a hacked beacon should keep her torpedoes at bay. See what you can find.
So we pick up another auto hack dart.
The seafloor outside Minerva's
And
den
now
is a
we
machine
are going back
graveyard.
into
With a little luck,
the
we should
outside
find the
for a
beacon we
brief
need
period
out
of
there.
time because we need to get a signal beacon.
Some damn fool stuck his finger in the socket. To get out through the airlock, you'll have to break the circuit somehow.
Don't worry, Porter, we've already broken it, so don't worry.
Look for a downed bathysphere.
So
They
the
each have a
bathysphere should be
signal
coming
beacon
up
we can use.
here. The signal beacon,
Make yourself at
There it
home,
is.
Sigma.
It's
Soon you
bright
also will be
and
rusting here
glowing.
among the trash.
as
Use
we know
the
from
viewport
many
and
years of
toss
playing
the
video
beacon.
games, bright and glowy things we love.
That'll do the trick.
There's a whole
you
bunch of
have to
other
shoot
stuff we can
master
pick up
input
out here, but
console
it's
and
just
the
not worth
program.
grabbing.
Yeah,
paranoid
and
bastard
there's
will all have it
several
installed in his
ammo
office.
for another gun that we don't use. But we do get it in the all pickups run.
Helps to pull the switch.
Oh,
Surprise, Sigma!
no. Right. So here we're going to see a lot of drill dashing. As soon as Spootaloo opens the door here, yeah, expect to see a lot of drill dashing. So, like that. There's a shotgun here that we pick up. It's useful for the final section. I'll explain it when we get up to there.
Running smoothly.
Now we are going to the programming wing because we need to make a tracking beacon signal. Yes, I can speak English.
I read to you now from the machine's prediction.
We input a code,
Sigma enters Minerva's den.
and
Encounters
in here
hostility.
we can pick up
Sigma
the
enters
hacked
War's
signal
chambers.
jammer.
You
That's what
see,
it was.
The
Took me a
thinker has
minute.
chosen me. It doesn't
We
care what I
hacked
once
this
did.
safe here to get a couple extra money and some auto turrets, which again will be useful in the final fight. There are so many
I can
things that
run
we
that
only need for the
sequence from
final
here.
fight in this run.
Just 1 minute.
Yeah, like a lot of the time when we collect these things, it's only for the final fight. Right, now that we have the signal jammer beacon thing, yes. Long name, don't
That
worry
should
about
do
it.
it.
We do a lot more
That
drill
turned out right.
dashing.
You are now the proud owner of one
And
homemade signal
get
jammer.
everyone out of the way. You can use gravity well if you want. I think Spooty prefers to use the drill, which is also really
Infuse your head
useful.
with foolish visions of
We
freedom.
do pick up a bit more drill fuel,
and provide you more immediate concern.
and now that we are here, we go past a Big Daddy that was
So far,
opening
so
the door.
good. I can feel the sunlight already.
So what we need to do is
Now
get
we
into
just
core
write out the
access
machine code from
next.
the
That's
Thinker's
just
central
here.
processor, so I can take it to the surface and start to rebuild.
But wait!
Computer core access
Wait
is
a
at the
minute!
far end of
It's all
ops.
frozen. Yeah, we're not done here.
It's not your time to enter the core.
So
Not
what
just yet.
Spooty
I did get
is
it,
going
okay.
to Oh, no worries.
I thought I missed it. Where is it?
Oh yeah, where is it?
Oh, it popped up over here. Okay. Because I drill dashed in. I guess the drill dash knocked it out of position.
So the thermal cell, we need that to melt the ice here.
The only way we're going to make
And
it.
use an auto hack dart to get more drill fuel for cheap. Now we are in climate control because we need to defrost everything. We can use gravity well again.
What?
What? What? Yeah, the gravity well ball physics are a little bit weird.
What?
Oh, what are you... Okay, you definitely threw it over. I saw that. This is odd. There we go.
Jesus, why did that take so many tries?
That does not happen.
That's never happened before.
Sigma, the main cooling turbine is in overdrive. The controls
Speedromizer,
should be
anything can
down
happen.
below.
Right, so we melt this ice here. Another glowy thing. Now we just go back up, getting rid of all these enemies in the process.
The ice was meant to send a message, Sigma, but you do not listen.
The gravity well doesn't work on big daddies, so we just tend to shock them when we need to. And we purposely go up the left staircase because there is a rocket spear here. We collect that rocket spear specifically because it'll then appear in the shop in the final boss fight area. We really do need the rocket spear.
Climate control is on ice
Get a bit more drill fuel.
until you get that console thawed out.
And as we do a few more drill dashes, we reach the end of operations.
Equation is nearing its conclusion.
So while the next section is loading, now's some good time to read out more messages. Provided, of
all
course,
we have is nice piano music.
it is really nice and calming. It's a nice, calming thing to listen to when you've just been chased by dozens upon dozens of enemies. Ah, here we go. Here we use the shotgun to shoot that security camera, but also these two enemies.
Watch out!
And there's another big slicer there. They're called brute slicers, I probably should have mentioned that. Solid slugs are really helpful for dealing with that brute. Get a bit of cash and drill fuel,
Hell.
nice.
There's one way into the core that wall can't lock off.
So we have to go
Maintenance
through
access
here,
shaft.
the pits.
Sorry to send you down through the pit. It's all we've got.
And while we're here, we can stop by this dead Big Daddy and pick up some more
What is
supplies.
driving you into the core, Sigma? What compels you to defy the Tinker's
There's the
equation?
wall. Oh, he's gone. So we zap that door open. And here we do a lot of drill dashing.
Is it your deep love for Porter and for Tenenbaum? Ah! You hardly know them, Sigma. You have never even met them.
So here, essentially, is just drill dashing through the hallways.
Ryan's secret police came for Porter.
By comparison,
long
if
ago.
you were to walk
And now
instead
he
of
has
drill dash, you would
reappeared
take several
in
minutes
Minerva's
to
den.
get through this section, which
The
is
innocent Persephone does
slow,
not just open his cell
basically.
door and walk home.
right. So here we have to pick up this
I have
audio
tried to keep
diary
you from the heart of the
to
machine.
progress further.
You did not listen. When the pangs of familiarity sting
So
you, my friend,
while the audio diary is
you have
playing,
only
I
yourself
suppose
to blame.
if there's another message you can read it out.
No, but I will remind people that we do still have that poll
Ryan's secret
open.
police are on their way.
Say either yes or no to
Some kind of
disco.
evidence against me.
I have
Treason,
no
they
idea
say.
I don't even know what the context is there, but that makes it even more exciting to me. So
Just have to find out.
I'm leaving you with something to
speedromizer.live/donate, or type exclamation mark donate in chat, and it'll generate a link for you.
This city, thinker. You've got to live on, no matter what
So-
happens to me.
This is where we
You'll
have the
find a
final
way.
fight. First, we auto-hack a machine so we can get some supplies for cheap. And what we do here, we pick up that cash, and now we max out our rocket spear ammo and get a few burst cells. And here...
Yeah, I came up a little short on money.
You're in the
What I usually have there. Not much fuel here.
printer is upstairs in the control booth.
Improvise,
Top-level
adapt,
access only.
overcome.
You'll need to confirm your genetic identity to start the printing process.
Right, so the moment Spootaloo presses this other gold shiny thing, here we have the final fight. Now, Spootaloo is breaking the glass here because when the fight starts, the glass will break and you can start the fight a bit faster.
Only 2 variables. You and me. The equation.
There's Reed Wall,
Here.
looking at our great window work here.
Herr Sigma, it is Dr. Tannenbaum. With the computer disabled,
So for the final
Minerva's den
fight,
is
we
falling
want
to
to
pieces.
defeat 4
No
big
pressure
daddies
regulation, no air
and
supply.
Reed
You
Wall
must
himself.
defeat Vol and bring the Thinker back to full power.
So there you go, glass is broken, and we just shoot several rockets at them. I think it takes like roughly 4 or 5 rocket spear ammo per big daddy, but that also does work. And now we just wait for the other 2 big daddies. There they are! Well, there's one of them anyway. And there's just one more big daddy somewhere.
Where is he? He's somewhere. There he is.
There he is. For Reed Wall, we use the burst cell ammo for the laser. We use these mini turrets here as well.
Partner who put a knife in your back. Do not disappoint me.
Otto would be proud of us, wouldn't he? Alright, and then we just shoot Wall with these. That was very quick.
Good fight.
Quickly,
Yeah,
take
that was
the
really good.
administrator punch card from Vol's body and reactivate the Thinker.
And now we confirm our identity.
Mainframe reactivated. Confirming user's genetic identity. Genetic identity confirmed. Alpha Series. Subject Sigma. Former identity. Charles Milton Porter.
What?
Yeah, there's the big plot twist
Yeah.
for the end. Yeah, this run's pretty much done, especially since I'm out of fuel and I can't do these last couple dashes anyway.
Yeah.
It's pretty much we've got like a couple minutes of walking left at this point.
Yeah.
You see now why
But there we
I
go.
let the machine speak for you, Mr. Porter.
We were
We needed a
Porter.
voice that would be familiar,
Oh, door's open.
comforting, your own.
Yeah.
Hate to
With
say it,
that
but it's
copy
not
of the
as good a
Thinker's
twist as
programming, we may return to the surface
As
and
the
use
original
it to
BioShock, yeah.
restore you
Yes.
to the man you once were.
That is completely
Please,
fair.
collect the printout. and
almost
meet me
said
at
it,
your
but I feel like that's
dock.
still a spoiler that
Take your
people
time,
should
Mr. Porter.
experience
I will be
organically.
Yeah. Everybody
And
should
yeah.
play at least one BioShock game, honestly.
After this elevator, even if you still had drill fuel, you can't use it. Like, it just
Yeah.
takes away your ability to use any abilities or weapons for this
Yeah.
last walking segment. It doesn't even let you jump, so...
You just walk.
It's pretty much just walking. There is a tiny little time save, though, that you can do in this segment.
That's the table, right?
Yeah, the table.
Yeah.
There's a table with a stack of books you can walk up onto and walk over to the table that way without the need to jump. Which, yeah, I'm mashing the jump button right now. It's not doing anything.
Oh, and to answer the question from Gooby, there is no scrolly scroll, unfortunately. That's going to be in Donkey Kong in a bit. So this is the time to reflect on how you did the run. Oh, and here's the table.
Yep,
no-
and yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
That's like a
yeah,
quarter of a second
yeah.
of time save right
They're skipping
there.
the whole game. Because normally if you walk past a table, they will play a cutscene, so walking on that table will just skip it.
I mean, that's the run validator right there, right?
Yeah.
The Thinker never gave up on you,
Okay, so
Mr.
time
Porter.
will end
It could not
when
leave you
Spootaloo
behind.
presses
Please,
the...
Step up to the console and begin the bathysphere launch
Yeah, when I
sequence.
press the button to pull the
We
lever
have
coming
much
up here,
work
that's
ahead
the
of
end
us.
of
The lever,
time.
that's what I was thinking of. Okay,
Yeah,
so
right there.
time
That big
will...
glowy gold lever
Yeah.
right there.
So,
And time.
time. Well done.
Hey, that's a PB. Let's
Hey,
go.
well
Nice.
done. Nice.
Yeah, no, that's the smoothest the final fight's ever gone for me. I'm almost always
I
like
lived through the Blitz.
every run up to this point I had problems with
all
like
of
one
it.
of them just running off somewhere where I couldn't
Took
find
my
him for a
memory,
while, and it
my
just
voice,
takes a
everything
while.
that
But
made me a man.
they played pretty nicely
Nothing
there.
ever scared me so much as saying goodbye.
That final fight was surprisingly fast.
I couldn't resist trying to bring you back. The only
Yeah, no,
way
it was
I knew how.
pretty smooth. I wish I had a little more money going into it because I like couldn't stock up on
know
rockets. I like to try and
And I
stock up on
think I'm
rockets and
finally
drill
ready.
fuel, but
to let you go your way.
yeah, no, the spawns were
Stand
friendly.
here
They
with
the
sun
first two kind of stood by each other and let the
It's
let the explosive
almost like
damage hit them both,
smile.
get me some value that way. That was a really smooth ending.
Very handy when
I
they
Love you
stand
more
close to
than
each
I've got
other.
words for. Milton.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to do this. Yeah, again, like just kind of want to give shout outs to Varen for sending this game in. It was a quick fun little run to learn. And yeah, just out to anyone who's maybe thought about participating in Speedromizer, but are worried about I don't know, having to learn the entire speed run in like that sounds like a lot. Like I just want to I wouldn't recommend taking this approach, but I have today was actually the first day I did full runs. I was watching. I spent the week studying the records and studying up on the strats, but this was just the product of runs today, and it's well under the 25-minute estimate that was put up for the game. So
considering
happy
you
with that.
considering you just started doing full runs today, that was really impressive.
Agreed.
It's like one of those 12-hour speedrun challenges or something.
But yeah, it can be pretty. It can be a lot easier to pick up speedrunning than you might expect. So if you've ever thought about throwing your hat into the ring for Speedromizer as a runner, but you've just been a little intimidated, just go for it. You'll never know what'll come out of it until you see what game you pull. So that's part of the fun of it.
Pretty much, yeah. And if you're interested in doing Minerva's Den specifically, Glitchless is a pretty good beginner run as well to learn, because it's basically what you just saw there. It's less than 25 minutes long, as evidenced by Spooty's time. Sorry, I forgot what I was going to say.
The any percent is quite a bit different beast.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of glitches
Yeah.
that get used, and the record's under 10 minutes. It's pretty quick.
Because in any percent, you use what they call dead body surfing. So you stand on top of an enemy, kill it, and then you use telekinesis to ride the body like a surfboard and clip through walls.
Wow, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And that's on top of a bunch of other skips, like you skip a couple of the plasmids.
There's the audio
and just
diary.
use
skips.
rocket spears and
Yeah.
bolt spears in their place. And
In any percent, you only have the telekinesis. You don't have electrobolt or gravity well. And you don't even pick up drill dash, I'm pretty sure.
well, with how Gravity Well was behaving this run, I think I would have preferred not to have it. I don't know what was up with that lock in operations. Was that 4 tries to get it to open the damn door?
When it does work, it's really nice. When it doesn't work, it's not your friend.
But thanks again for having us. Of course, as always, just trans rights. Anything else you'd like to say?
Good luck to everybody else. And
Good luck to I think we've only got a couple more runners left.
Got
It's
two
been
more
a
runs
fun
coming up,
Speedromizer.
yeah,
I've been spending a lot of time lurking. There's been a lot of incredible runs. Some of them you wouldn't even guess that the runners just learned the run within a couple of months.
yeah. That's why Speedromizer is really cool, because it teaches it. it makes you delve into an area of gaming you've never done before. Like, for example, I'm doing Donkey Kong Country in a bit. I've never even considered I could speedrun that game. Because I normally do BioShock and Forza, so Donkey Kong is a very different experience.
My first Speedromizer was I was given Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian, the video game. A game that I never would have touched with a 10.5-foot pole on my own. And halfway through Speedromizer prep, I was the world record holder at that point.
That's the joy of this. You can get a world record in a game you never thought you could get.
Yeah, thanks again to the marathon runners. DJ, it's always a pleasure participating in these, and I'm definitely going to be looking forward to the next one. And I'll be lurking in chat for the rest of the marathon.
All right. Well, thank you so much then, Spooty and Veyron. And I assume we'll probably move to the interstitial scene here in a second. But yeah, if you were like they were talking about, if you're interested in taking part in this in any way, shape, or form, check out our Discord. It's speedromizer.live/Discord. You can sign up to run in the next one. We also have volunteer signups before all of our events. They're announced in the Discord, so you can keep your eyes open. Most roles do not require experience. For example, I have never hosted a speedrun marathon before. I think I'm doing okay. I don't know about
You're doing a great
y'all,
job.
but
You're doing great.
So you don't have to know what you're doing to be able to do this. Is the point I'm trying to make, though. It's a volunteer sign up. They're not applications. We can find a use. If we can find a use for you, we will find a use for you. We are raising money for QMUNITY. You can visit our Tiltify campaign at speedromizer.live/donate. QMUNITY is British Columbia's queer, trans, and two-spirit resource center, providing safe space for two-spirit, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersexual, and asexual folks and their allies. They improve the lives of... I just got moved. Hopefully I'm still live. They improve the lives of their communities and provide them with support through an array of programs and services, like its youth, seniors, and older adults, counseling, employment, and informational and referral programming and services. They help connect folks through volunteer opportunities and peer support groups. QMUNITY also provides education, services, and queer inclusivity training through publications, one-on-one consultations, and interactive workshops. QMUNITY has helped over 13,000 people who sought help in 2022. They continue to meet community demand for low-barrier, queer, competent services equipped to support those navigating sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expression across all age groups in British Columbia. Their Information and Referral Services Program, or QDesk, continues to act as a beating heart for information and referral for anyone in British Columbia seeking information, resources, or support related to 2S LGBTQIA+ areas of information, and offers us resources to service providers as well. Part of the way we are raising these funds, I believe, is through ads on Twitch, so we're going to go ahead and throw that over to a Twitch ad now as we get ready for the next run.
Sitting lonely in my room again, trying to find the words to say, but nothing comes out. I am looking for the better days, seem like they just stay away whenever I try. There's so many things that I keep in my mind. My friends keep me out and it hurts every time. With all the emotions I built up inside. Oh,
all right. Apparently, Count Gooby got a Shack ad, so hopefully a couple of the rest of you did too. We do need to pick up the pace here if we want to end on time. So